The Apache Software Foundation is interesting not only as an open source success story, but also as a very public example of lightweight distributed global processes. It espoused a particular method and ascribes its success to that method. So what method is it? Well, Apache believes in community over code. That means it's a team, it's a distributed global team, and as much as possible happens in public, which allows a public record to form. This allows people to read it and to find out what's going on, both within the project and without. So, how can you collaborate closely when you're globally distributed? Well, in this case, actually you need a lot more tools and techniques than you do if you're meeting face to face, because a lot lower bandwidth. One of the critical things is actually collaborating by reading commit records. This is something you can do even when you've got a face-to-face team. You actually go through and read the changes made by the people collaborating on your software. This might seem a little unusual. Well, why should I read what somebody else has done? Because you're a single team. To form a team, you need to understand what other people are doing within the team. Now, this might be active, and some of it is. Apache uses mailing lists extensively. Development mailing lists where development work is discussed. But also, after work is done, it's a doocracy. Apache is a doocracy, which means people do stuff, and then, after stuff's done, people comment on it. So, in the same way, it's a bit like an iterative method. Do, reflect, repeat. Except Apache is on a very, very, very small scale and is globally distributed. So at Apache, I'll go make a commit. It'll be quite a fine-grained commit, because I'm like that. And I'll put a good commit message in. And then that message will be sent to the commits list. And all the developers subscribe to that commit list will be able to tell exactly what I did and why I did it. Now, if they want to argue about it, if they want to raise dispute, or if they want to actually illustrate some fine code, then what they'll do is reply to that message onto the development list to go and start a discussion about the code I committed. This is actually an essential part of any lightweight method. You need to do the reviews, you need to reflect on the code which is written. Do, reflect, repeat. You need almost constant code reviews to make distributed global teams work effectively and efficiently, but this also limits their size. Once a team gets too big, you can't read all the commits. This also leads to the second characteristic of modern open source software, which is highly modular. In order to keep teams small and therefore efficient and effective, the size of software granularity has also to be small. Open source software is highly modular software. Now, again, the success of open source has demonstrated to many people in industry and commerce that yes, you can write highly modular code using distributed global teams and lightweight processes. This is something which people really didn't believe a few years ago.